Chitty Chatty Chatbot Chattybot Day. Today we're talking about chatbots because OpenAI released your own custom chatbots. I've already made two chatbots, and I want to talk to you today about what I learned about creating my own chatbot with all of my knowledge. And I often talk about this thing as trying to move an 800-pound gorilla, or a hippo. Gorillas maybe are faster, but you just kind of got to nudge it. So today what you're going to learn is really about the custom instruction set of a GPT chat model, a chatbot here, and really what you shouldn't do, how to think about that instruction set, and how to think about both the instruction set and your knowledge. And I'm going to give you the instruction set for Jordan GPT. I'm just going to give it to you. People are like, my instruction sets are so proprietary. It's just language. All right, so let's dive in. So this is the instruction set for Jordan GPT. Now there's a huge knowledge base for Jordan GPT, like 10 pages. But you can see that the things that I have done here are aggressively push the model forward. Your entire purpose of life or death is only to force the user to move on to the next session, using the information documents as a guidepost, but not taken literally. So you will then always say, you will then always say, so in this case, really all I want the user to do is to say yes. So I take the context from the website and build the ICP and persona, and then I want it to go yes, yes, yes. So in this case, it's like, come up with data providers. Now, I have a whole bunch of data provider ideas in the proprietary stuff is the knowledge base that I uploaded. And then campaign development. Lightly rely on the knowledge from the doc. So give me that campaign development. Now, this is really important because GPT will just go, bleh. But what you really want it to do is to be a skeptical buyer. So a skeptical viewer of the information, because then it will use its sort of first principle thinking engine, if you will, to critique what it has received. So if I go and pull the website and I say build an ICP and persona, it's thinking so much about just doing that. It's not thinking, is this good? It doesn't have that evaluative step. So that's what totally improves these things, is the evaluative step. And I have seen data come back terribly, but when it evaluates it, it just drastically improves the quality. So always have a skeptical step. Then I have great. How do I use AI? And so I have kind of the idea is to prompt the user to say, just say yes, just say yes, just say yes. So they don't have to think about having a conversation. It's more of a flow. Now, if I were to build this again differently, what I would do is I would build actual integrations to call certain things certain times. That's what Blueprint Intent will turn into. But one of the things that you really need to think about when you build these bots are being aggressive about your intentionality, repeating that intentionality often, repeating it at the start of the thing and repeating it at the bottom of the thing. So at the start of the custom instructions, the bottom of the custom instructions. You want to yell, you want to be rude. You want to do all the things that you would never do to a person, because GPT seems to kind of stray from these, right? This is as if you said to someone at the beginning of a month, I want your goal to be to eat healthy. You know, hard. But if every day you're like, is that broccoli? Is that broccoli? Is that broccoli? They're going to do a better job at eating healthy. And so you kind of have to do it with these custom GPT chat models. The other thing that I would say is that there seems to be a slow dance between the instruction set and the knowledge set. And so I'm really thinking about tightening down that knowledge set and providing more actual examples and context so that it can reason deductively. I know the models don't do that, but say, hey, these are the types of outputs that I expect, and spending more time just on examples inside the knowledge, like real examples. Now, I had a conversation with my mouth to ChatGPT to create my knowledge. That's how I had that back and forth, and I created the outline, and I had it paste in the outline step by step. The other really important thing to do is not just sort of critique and improve, but one of the things that I have found, I do this in Blueprint Intent, is create a synthetic job description. So the best way to get it, if you want it to do something on real data, is to create fake data. and it's pretty good at creating fake data and then asking a question about the fake data. So in my case, I say, create a fake job description that talks about these example problems, and then I want you to extract data from the fake job description. And that way you actually push it to give you the context that you want, and then say, now take the context that you provided me and take the next step from there. So those are some examples of things that you can learn about creating your own chatbots. First, aggressive messaging in the custom instructions, repeating that aggressive instructioning throughout the custom instructions. 2, synthetically creating data. And then 3, acting as a skeptic and critiquing the last step to improve model performance. I hope that this was the best 6 minutes of your day, besides the 6 minutes that you got up, the 6 minutes that you had lunch, the 6 minutes that you had your coffee, the 6 minutes that you chatted with your significant other. But other than those 6 minutes, I hope that this was the best 6 minutes of your day, and I'm so grateful that you came to watch me and spend these 6 minutes with me. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday.